Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Art by Serrano. It has been a year since I posted my last video. I only posted 2 videos before this, and I gotta tell you guys, I'm happy to be back. I really do love video editing, and I love talking. So if you like to watch videos of art and you like to listen to people talk, or you can just mute me and watch me make art, this is the channel for you. So you should subscribe, you should like, you should comment, and if you dislike this video, don't you dare hit that dislike button. Just hit the back button, my dude, okay? Let me live my life. I'm trying to have a good time. But I'm glad you're here. I want to talk a little bit about the commissions that I'm making. And I want to talk a little bit about how I got here. And the cycle of poverty, as this title suggests. Okay? I want to talk about this because this goes into a lot about my this last year for me, and what was happening, what happened to me, and what happens to a lot of people, and why I do believe poverty is a cycle. And if you don't believe it, you are wrong, and I am objectively right. Thank you. All right, so in this video, you're gonna see me. I'm gonna make the sweetest commission. One of my best friends commissioned a pet portrait of her boyfriend's dog. I think his dog's name is Lycan. I think that's how you say it. I'm not totally sure. But I just love doing furry little animals. They're so cute. They just don't even deserve us. And commissions are great because they take a lot of stress off of me over what I'm going to paint. I spend a lot of time obsessing over that. And if you just so happen to hear a cat meowing throughout the entirety of this video, it is because my cat is in the room right now. I'm watching my mom's cat. My cat is very aggressive. My cat Meatball, he does not like other cats. He's very territorial. So I've got to keep him locked up. You know, he's locked up. Won't let me out. Won't let me out, because he will literally attack Kit Kat. That's my mom's cat. He will attack her. And I just can't be letting that happen. So, apologies in advance if you hear my little kitty meowing the whole time. Let's talk a little bit about my process here. My process and how I do this, all right? This picture was a very foreshortened picture. The body of the dog. So I struggle a little bit with the proportions here. You're going to see me erase a little here and try and fix that. Yeah. So, but my process is always to lay out in pencil first. I just like being able to erase and adjust. I am not good enough at drawing to get it right the first time. I need the wiggle room. So I do it in pencil, and then you'll see me go over it in pen. I will erase the pencil, add whatever else I need to, and then we'll start layering it on with watercolor. I actually had 3 commissions to make the week before Christmas. This was one of them. So I was really trying to get this done. So as I'm working here, I want to talk a little bit about how I got here. How did I get here? Well, I'll tell you what, I took an expanded media class in college, and they taught me how to use Adobe Premiere, and I really enjoyed it. I genuinely enjoy video editing. It made me consider a career in video editing. But then, beyond that, so that's how I learned how to do the basic things in Adobe Premiere. I was working for a program called TCTA, Totally Cool, Totally Art. If you are in the Austin area and you have a preteen to a teenager aged daughter, son, cousin, nephew, whatever, you should totally tell them about Totally Cool, Totally Art, and you should put them in the program. It's amazing. Artists go around to different rec centers. It's completely free. They teach the kids artwork. They put on a big art show twice out of the year. It is so much fun, and I have seen my kids make lifelong friends in that program. So I was teaching for this incredible program. The pandemic hit, right? And this is a government-funded program. So we didn't lose funding when the pandemic hit, but we couldn't go to work anymore. So they were like, you know what, Erin? You know what? You're going to become a YouTube star. You're going to be a YouTube star. And I was like, okay, like, cool. I know how to use Adobe. Like, let's do it. So I started making all these really cringy videos for YouTube. But it was so much fun. And this has been in my head ever since, wanting to make videos for YouTube. And I have made every excuse under the book, guys. I don't know if I'm the only one who has watched those videos of people making or talking about how they make their YouTube videos and the equipment they use. And I'm just thinking, nope, I can't. No, I can't do it. And I'm just thinking to myself, I don't have a camera I know how to use. I don't have a microphone I know how to use. I really don't know how to do anything besides the video editing. I don't even really have a tripod. I have this very flimsy phone holder to hold my phone up and film my artwork. You can see it there on the left side of the screen because it sags over and I can't seem to cut it out. But you know what? I just got sick of making excuses. It's something I really wanted to do. So if you're here for aesthetically pleasing videos and for great audio and great high def resolution, is that how you say it? You've come to the wrong place, okay? You've come to the wrong place. But if you're just trying to chill, you want to hang out with me and build a community and talk, then you've come to the right place, okay? That's why we're here. And I just want to stop letting all those things get in my way of doing what I actually want to do, because I don't know about y'all, but I could make excuses for literally the rest of my life. Literally the rest of my life, okay? The rest of my life. So that's really why I started making these YouTube videos. But what I'm really hoping to get out this, I am hoping to build a community, a small community that I can have, because I don't have very many art friends. Artists are not very social. I don't really know how to make other art friends. I'm not very social. I don't really enjoy putting myself out there. So it's very difficult. And I'm hoping, one, first and foremost, to get a community out of this. Two, if I can make some money off of this one day, I know it won't be right now, especially with the quality of this video. Oh, excuse me, I just burped. Oh my god, I hope you guys didn't hear that. But if I could make some money off of this, that would be incredible, guys. That would be incredible. I am a elementary art school teacher. And if you don't know anything about elementary art or just being a teacher in general, we don't make that much money. And it's pretty crazy to me that everybody knows teachers don't make any money. And I want to hope that people understand the amount of work teachers do, but I really don't think they do, because if they did know, then I think there would be some sort of revolt. There would be no way we would still get paid what we get paid, because it's pretty insane what they expect from us and what they're giving us. And teachers really do it out of the goodness of their heart. It sounds cheesy, but that's truly it. And every teacher I know is a 2-income household. I think I might be one of 2 single teachers at that job. I really believe that is what sustains teachers, is that they are married. So correct me if I'm wrong, but that is my theory. So if there are any single men, early 30s, that are in Austin, Texas looking, I am available. I'm available for you to help supplement my income. Thank you. That is all. I will end the video now. No, I'm just kidding. But, yeah, it's pretty crazy. And it's just crazy because I really just think poverty is a cycle. And it angers me because people want to say, oh, if you work hard enough and you take advantage of your opportunities and blah, 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 you can get out of that. And I know so-and-so who had nothing and they built themselves up and they worked themselves up, blah, 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 blah. Okay? Really glad that you know the exception. All right? But that is not the reality for most people. All right. Poverty is a vicious cycle. I saw it with my family growing up. I grew up poor. I love my family. There's love in my family, but we did not have money. There was not money in my family. And it caused so many fights between my parents, and they really just could not shelter me from our money struggles because we were pretty much always worried about where were we going to stay, worried about paying the bills, worried about getting evicted. And I would see it with my family, right? We would have this clunker piece of crap car because we couldn't afford anything better. So then it would break down constantly, and we're constantly having to spend hundreds of dollars to fix it because we just couldn't get anything better, and then you can't get the inspection sticker on the car because it's a piece of crap car and it's not going to pass. And then what happens when you don't have an inspection sticker? You get a ticket. So then you're getting tickets, and then you got to take off work to go to the courthouse, and you got to lose money, and then you got to pay that ticket. Oh my God. Did that sound terrible into the microphone? I've never coughed into the microphone, guys. I just choked over my own spit. Back to what I was saying. Then you got to pay on this ticket. Then you got to pay on this and that. And it is just this constant vicious cycle. And then because you're paying on the car all the time, you can't pay your rent. And then you get behind on your rent. And then you get evicted. And then nobody wants to rent to you because your rental history is screwed. And it's just thing after thing after thing. And you never get money to save for an emergency. So anytime something happens, you just get further set back. It was one step forward, two steps back. So I just grew up with this mentality that money was something hard to get. That money made me feel anxious, and it was something that you needed to worry about, right? And that's a big difference between people who were raised with money and people who were raised without money, is that you're seeing this example of your parents or whoever's raising you have money. And it doesn't seem like such a far-fetched idea, but I truly thought it was when I was younger. When I was younger, still as an adult, I'm working towards breaking down that thought process in myself. And it's just, poor people are constantly being charged for being poor. And call me a conspiracy theorist if you want. But I truly believe that the system is set up that way to keep poor people poor. I don't believe that the people with money are trying to share their money. Y'all, if I won $1 million tomorrow, would I go spread the wealth? No, I would not. No, I would not. Okay? I would maybe to the closest people in my life. I'd throw them a couple thousand. I'd buy them something real nice. But I'd be coming first and foremost. Okay? I just really think that money and power can really corrupt people sometimes. Not all the time, but it really can. And I just don't believe that the system is set up so that it's easy to get out of poverty. I think it's set up to keep you in poverty. And I'm not saying I'm some huge socialist who wants us all to spread all the money equally and I'm just trying to take all the rich people's money. No. But we need to do better, guys. We need to do better. I don't see any reason why everyone on this earth's basic needs shouldn't be met. And I don't agree with that. And I don't think it's from laziness, okay? It's not just from people being lazy. My parents worked their booties off, all right? And they really never got anywhere. I love them, but they didn't. So that's depressing to think about, honestly. And it even happened with myself, okay? Let's take a minute to talk about how elitist teaching is, all right? If you don't know what student teaching is, it's what they make you do at the end of teaching to get certified to teach. And they slash your financial aid in half. They gave me $2,800 and said, hey, make that last you from August to December. Okay, I was like, okay, great. This isn't even going to cover my rent for 3 months, but cool. Thank you, because they call you an intern, even though you're literally at the school over 40 hours a week. No teacher in the world only works 40 hours a week. Okay, that's not a thing. I know we're getting paid contract hours for 40 hours a week. We're not just working 40 hours a week. We're working way more, and so I had saved a little bit of money, because my professors kept telling me, you need to save money. You need to save money for student teaching. Okay, I'm sorry. How? The entire time I was in college, I was going to school 4 days a week, waiting tables 3 days a week, and I was door dashing, okay? And I was taking the full amount of financial aid, and I was barely scraping by. I was doing okay, but I was barely scraping by. And so I had to work my butt off. And I saved $800, y'all. $800. And for those of you sitting there thinking to yourself, $800, Aaron, that's nothing. You just shut up, okay? That was a lot of money for me. That was a lot of money. Was it enough? No, it was not. Okay? I was struggling. I was teaching at that school over 40 hours a week. I was waiting tables on Saturday and Sunday. And I was door dashing at nights. All right? And I was selling my paintings. Okay? December was rolling around. I did not have rent. I had borrowed money from my sister. Oh, yeah. And on top of that, I was taking money from my sister this entire time, too. So, and I was still struggling, guys. Okay? And I was miserable. I was on my way to work every morning, and I was thinking, I hope a bus hits me on my way to work. No human being should have to work that much. It is just inhumane. It's inhumane, I tell you. It's inhumane. It's just ridiculous. Okay? And I was coming on to December, and I didn't have rent. All right? And if Adam and Shane ever listens to this, my two friends, Adam and Shane, shout out to you guys. Y'all came to me, you bought $200 worth of painting, and that was paintings from me, and that was exactly what I needed for my rent that month. And after you left, I cried because it was like my prayers were answered. And I love you guys, and I will never forget y'all for doing that for me. But yeah, guys, if it weren't for that support system around me, my sister, my friends, I would have never made it. I wouldn't have made it. I don't even know. I guess I just would have been a college dropout, which would have just further contributed into the cycle, right? Because you try and go to college and you do something. And I was going to a state school, okay? I was not at some Ivy League school. I was going to a state school. And I still wasn't making ends meet, okay? Because of the cycle, all right? Education, teaching, it's elitist. Nothing you say will change my mind. I know that I'm right. But no, in all seriousness, it was pretty crazy, guys. And I just believe that your thoughts can really manifest your reality, you know. And then in December of 2021, I had finally graduated. I accepted a job teaching. I thought that would be my way out. That job didn't start until January, and then from there you don't get paid for a month. Why do teachers only get paid once a month? I don't know. I don't think it would be that hard to split our paychecks up bi-weekly. But yeah, so essentially I thought I would be good once I graduated, but then there was still going to be 2 more months of poverty. And then beyond that, my first year teacher's salary was not enough, barely to pay my bills. So not going to get too much into that. But it was December. I'd accepted this job teaching. It was about an hour away from where I lived. But I thought, you know, I'll drive. It's fine. I was a commuter student to my state school for years. I wasn't worried about it until I was out door dashing one night trying to make my ends meet, and I got in a car accident. And I was just driving through a green light. Okay, picture this: 2016 Ford Fiesta. All right, little Erin in there. She's trying to make her deliveries. It's the day after Christmas. I'm just trying to make some money. I'm not on an active delivery, meaning I just dropped off some food. I was trying to drive back and see if I could get another order, right? And when somebody just pulls out in front of me, I'm just going through a green light. They pull out right in front of me, okay? I was like, okay, well, okay. And I hit them dead on, y'all. Dead on. Hard. My car was totaled. I walked out of that car and I only had a sprained wrist. Yeah. There was an angel looking after me that day for sure. For sure. I'm stunned that I made it out like that. And, you know, I thought, okay, this accident isn't my fault. It's going to be okay. Person who hit me didn't have insurance. Okay, great. Police tell me he doesn't have insurance. They're like, okay, that's fine. That's why you have insurance. I'm like, okay, you're right. I have full coverage. Well, you know how those insurance companies just like to weasel and dig and find any little teeny-tiny loophole to get out of paying for their crap and owing you what you're due. So, as you can imagine, my insurance company denied my claim because I was door dashing and they said I was using the car for commercial purposes, which is funny because then when I tried to go through DoorDash's insurance, they told me they couldn't cover me because I wasn't on an active delivery. So what is it, guys? Which is it? Was I working or was I not working? Because I want answers. Anyways, I was really upset, guys. I was really crushed after I'd already spent 5 months being crushed student teaching. And I really do believe, like, what you think is it manifests. And I don't want to say that I manifested my accident because I just don't want to believe that. But I spent months hoping that a bus would hit me on my way to work, and then a car hit me. So I was like, this is a little too close to home, guys. Which is part of the reason why I'm doing this channel and why I'm teaching online classes at OutSchool. Hey, plug for my OutSchool. OutSchool is the largest learner platform. I teach an origami club every Sunday night. Come join me. I post other classes on there. I'll link it down below. It's for kids, though. Sorry if you're an adult. It's for your kids, okay? But we make art. It's awesome. You should just check out the site, even if you don't want to take any of my classes. But I'm teaching there for OutSchool. I'm teaching full-time at a public school. I'm making these YouTube videos. And I also work as a vendor and artist at markets and sell my pieces. So I am going to get mine, y'all. I am going to get mine. And I have to believe in myself because the alternative is just believing that I'm going to be stuck in this cycle forever. And I don't want to believe that. I want more. And if you're somebody who wants more, I would love for you to join me on this YouTube channel. And hopefully we can grow together because that's really what I'm trying to do here. And guys, look at this painting. Look at me finish up this painting. Wow, so cute. Just the cutest dog. I just love it. If you're interested in a pet portrait, hit me up. Hit me up. I'll link my Instagram down below. DM me. That's probably the best place to get a hold of me. Or email me. I check my email every day. I'll have my email down below too. Yeah. This week was a crazy week. I finished up 3 commissions. This one, I got to go to a Christmas party. There was amazing, tons of good food. We played games, the Candy Cane game. I was able to get a car. You'll see that here. So I was pretty happy with the way this year is wrapping up, or I am pretty happy. And I hope your year's wrapping up to be good too. And if it isn't, 2023 is going to be your year, just like it's going to be mine.